Anyway, so it's water change day. We're doing big water changes here, especially since I just fed them live food. Sorry for all the noise in the background. The TV's going off. My daughter has company. But yeah, so right now, what I like to do is to try to preserve water, because I have a python, but this is one of them pump it yourself. You know, you keep pumping so the water goes out. So that's how I take the water out without having to use water. The only time I use the water is to put water back in. And also, this is what I like to do too. Take you guys over here. So I pump the water out of here, and as you can see, it's about halfway down, maybe a little more than halfway. And I leave it like that until I'm done with this one, taking this water out. And by doing that, what I'm doing is I'm doubling the power of the filter. So if the filter is rated for, let's say, 100 gallons, right now it's filtering about 35 gallons. So that just added power to the filter. So I'm also letting the filter do some of the work and eat some of the ammonia and nitrates, which is good for the bio media. And then I get me a separate bucket here, and what that has in it is some pond clear, and typically I use aquarium salt. I'm just out of it, so I won't be using it today. But that's the three things I put in that blue bucket here, and basically let it dilute. Alright, so I will be doing the same thing here once I get down halfway. Or, you know, I never try to go past the filters. I never want my filters to stop. So I will be bringing it down to just over the intake here, which is probably another 20 gallons or so. And then I'll be swapping this one out for the one that came with it, because if I push the water back in, it just pushes this off. It only works if I take the water out. And what I mean by that is this piece right here. You know, when the water pressure comes back, it pushes this off. I already had it happen twice. The hose pops out and squirts water everywhere. So I snap this off, put the one that came with it on, and so forth. And I'll be doing the same thing here. As soon as I start filling up the 75 gallon, I'll dump my little blue bucket in there while it fills up, and then I'll make another bucket for my 125. So that's pretty much how I do my water changes. If anybody has any good ideas with water changes, be my guest. Of course, I turn off all my wave makers, my sponge filter, my water polisher, my heater. I turn it all off. The only thing that stays running is my FX, and over there is my Cascade. So that's pretty much how I do it. My tanks tell me when they need a water change, which is typically weekly. This tank gives me a yellow tint because of the monsters with the slime. They have a lot of slime. So it gives me a yellow tint, which indicates to me that it needs a water change. And with my 75 gallon, it doesn't give me a yellow tint, but it does give me slight cloudiness, which indicates to me that the water needs to be changed. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll be right back when it's time to start putting water back in. Alright? So I'm done pumping the water out of the 125 monster tank. And as you can see, I took it down right to where the intake is. I always leave about 1 inch of water, maybe 2 inches, because they like to swim in splash water. And once it breaks the seals, the filter turns off. So I try to leave enough room for error there. So let's go over here. And now I'm all set up for my return. And then here, so I'm just gonna turn the water on. The water comes out of my tap 77 degrees. So my heater's set to 80. It's not a shock. A couple of degree difference won't matter. It's just always better to go colder and warmer. Take my bucket of prime and prime clear. And half on this side. And then put half on the other side. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this with one hand. Then I'll let it fill up to however I want it, which is just above here. And while that works, the filter's working double time over here. So that's pretty much how I do my water changes. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch y'all later.